This is Pioneer Field Agronomist Scott Eversgerd with this week's weekly agronomy message. One of the big concerns as the rain has continued to fall over the past couple weeks has been nitrogen in the corn crop. Nitrogen has been out there for quite a while now in a lot of fields, 6 to 8 weeks in some cases, and subject to a lot of saturated soils, a lot of rainfall. And we all know what that does, the potential of nitrogen leaving the soil. We do know that the corn crop will require about 37% of its total nitrogen need post-flowering. So in areas that are severely deficient, or fields that are severely deficient, some rescue type N applications may be warranted in those areas. Latest research is showing that we can go 2 to 3 weeks after pollination and still get a positive response to rescue nitrogen. So keep that in mind as well as you develop a strategy. Another tool we have new this year is the Encirca nitrogen model, and that really gives us ability to run an analysis on any given field on your farm and really look and see what the nitrogen is doing in the soil and give you a good idea what's happening. If you want to try that, you want to take a look at some of your fields on your own farm, get with your Pioneer rep, and they can get in touch with appropriate people to do a demonstration on some of your own fields. The recent storm that came up out of Texas, came up out of that part of the world, had the opportunity to maybe bring up some leaf diseases in corn as well. The two big ones we'll really be watching are southern rust and northern corn leaf blight. Southern rust specifically is an extremely aggressive pathogen. You could take a nice green cornfield and go to a rust-colored cornfield in a matter of 5 to 7 days. So scout your fields regularly. If we find either of these pathogens out in the field, we'll be letting everyone know. But know there is a potential, and we definitely have the environment, if we got some inoculum out of Texas, to definitely see some southern rust and things like that. From an accumulated GDU standpoint, we're sitting here today at right around 1,000 on most of that late April, early May corn. And that's going to put us pretty well on schedule to look at that July 4th to July 10th flowering window on a lot of this corn. So that's kind of where we're at today. From a wheat standpoint, a lot of wheat out there ready to cut, and definitely not the weather we want to see on wheat that's ready to cut. I haven't noticed, and you've probably noticed as well, the last few days a really darkening effect to the wheat field in general. You'll see the blackening on the heads, and you'll see the blackening on the stems and even on some of the leaves. And it's just a saprophytic or opportunistic fungi feeding on the dead and decaying material. So it has really no effect, no negative effect on the grain itself, other than it's going to make your combine a very, very black dust, and it's going to be very, very dirty. But again, no negative effect from the saprophytic fungi that's feeding on that dead and decaying tissue. As always, if you have any other questions, please contact your local Pioneer rep. Thanks.